We're talking about it is what it is. Four-time Olympic champion Mo Farah has disclosed he was brought into Britain illegally from Djibouti under the name of another child. I saw the documentary on BBC yesterday. It was quite touching. And if you look at the story of Mo Farah, and you imagine that there are millions of African kids, experiencing such on daily basis. I don't know. It's quite touching. I just don't know how to express it, guys. I don't know. Probably you guys have anything to contribute to it.
It's a watching story, to be honest with you. We've had a lot of kids like that have been trafficked to the UK, maybe for good or for bad, But in this case, it's a success story. And I think the charity foundation in this country embraced the story, and they're going to use it as the anti-slavery charity, So a lot of kids have gone through this, but some of them end up like him. They might not get to his standard, but they got educated, because even if you get taken anywhere as a child, you're going to grow up and then realize what's going on. So it depends on your own instinct or whatever you want to do next. But I think it's a very, very wrong thing that has happened to him. And we thank God that he's come out with a success story.
Yeah, thank God it's a success story, but you know that there are 1,001 people, 1,001 kids experience that, and the story is not the way it is playing out right now. What's your take on that?
That's true.
Ladi, I'm sorry to cut you short. Like you rightfully said, Ladi, there are 1,001 kids on the streets who have similar stories who end up going south. When I say end up going south, it ends up being a bad story. Some either end up being dead, some either end up in prison, some either end up deported. It's not a reason for you to do otherwise. Mo Farah is celebrated today because he's a world champion. He's celebrated today because he's a household name. He carved a niche for himself. There are lots of kids who went to Europe or came into Europe or went elsewhere, went outside the shores of Africa, and they did everything they had to do to survive. I was privileged to watch a documentary on Adetokunbo Giannis yesterday, and I said to myself that, this man and family suffer. Sorry that I'm deviating to pidgin, but I have to say it that way for us to understand the gravity of this thing. That boy could have turned out to be a drug dealer or anything, a drug peddler or anything. But he was determined to rise to the top. Likewise, Mo Farah. The system might not have encouraged them, but the system also aided them, helped them. Brothers, we know where we're coming from. Does the system actually help you do anything? Is talent enough for you to be successful? No, it's not about talent. You need luck, you need talent, you need grit, you need help. There's a whole lot involved. So I'm really happy for Mo Farah and his family, and I'm happy that he can actually come out to say his story.
And to interject, Glover, you need a man-no-man arrangement as well.
Okay, I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that.